Making a quick little video on how I feed my sourdough when I'm going to make sourdough bread. I keep my starter in the fridge kind of for a couple weeks at a time, and then I'll refeed it, usually because I'm going to make some more bread. And I use this method I've got from, I think it's Leo Mauricio, his Perfect Loaf book. Basically, I use these Weck jars. They're kind of great. That's nice, the right size. And my normal thing is leave in about 30 grams of the leftover starter after taking out, kind of got the starter, you dump the old stuff, leave about 30 grams in there, add 70 grams of white flour, 30 grams of flour. They say when you add a different kind of flour in, like the sort of rye or other kind of whole grains, kind of helps with when it kind of blooms and stuff in there. And so I think it kind of works. It seems to work well for me. Then I tend to go with like 85 grams of water at about 77, 78 degrees kind of thing, probably a little bit colder in the summer, a little bit warmer in the winters. And then, you just kind of add that in, you mix it up. I find that amount of water works well. If I do a bunch less than that, like I think when I initially started, I was doing like 80, and it's kind of tough to kind of mix it all together. 85 is like the nice sweet spot. I find that if I do 90, it's just sort of too loose, and then it kind of doesn't, I think you get more yeast, or you get more, something that doesn't work as well when you do the sourdough that way. So this kind of works for me. And then basically, I just mix it all together. I have these little forks that I kind of find helpful that kind of help me with the stuff sticks to my little spatula thing that I use to mix up the dough, and then just kind of keep working it, and then just leave it on the counter. And then what I do is I feed twice a day. I find that really helps. Initially, when I started making bread, I was doing it once a day, but I find doing it twice a day, I don't know, it just kind of works into my schedule. It doesn't take very long, just a few minutes once you've done it a few times. And then like I'm all set to kind of start baking my bread. Just often takes me like maybe 2.5 days after I get the sourdough out of the fridge to kind of be ready to bake. So I don't have to kind of prep for a long time ahead of time. I just can kind of think about it and like, yeah, I'm gonna probably bake on Thursday. And so let me get this going. Anyway, that's what I do. Works out pretty well.